Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team's turn to ban. Dire team's turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team's turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining.
All right,
5
welcome,
seconds
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the European region TI9 qualifiers. We have made it to day number 3, and that means we have 4 teams remaining with 1 spot on the line for those TI9 spots for each region. Of course, in this case, the European region. Excited to be here. A best out of 3 upon us. One of the 2 that is happening simultaneously, as we're going to be casting Chaos Esports Club taking on the Final Tribe here in this best out of 3. Super excited to be here. Of course, so important. Ultimately, a double elimination playoff, so no matter what, still alive. Win though, you go to the winter finals. Lose, you drop down to that lower bracket. I'm Breaky CPK, and I'm thrilled to be joined by my co-caster today, the one, the only Draskell. How's it going, man?
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, obviously, when you start to get to the playoff stage, that's when things get real. You expect some good series. TFT, a tale of 2 different stories, though, as far as throughout the season, in my opinion. I mean, you have TFT, they've been together for a long time, of course, from the beginning of the season, really. They've been grinding. Frankly, they've had some up and down, some disappointing results, but it's been a very tough European region throughout. Where Chaos Esports Club, this is an organization that didn't even begin in Europe. They began in South America, of course. Moved on to the European region slightly before TI9 qualifiers, and with a much different roster on top of that, but one that's definitely come together nicely. So absolutely anything can happen here when it comes to this series. But we got a draft to start talking about. Let's go ahead and start doing that. That was a Dark Willow first pick, the Shadow Demon Axe response, and then Death Prophet coming out
10
for
seconds
Chaos.
remaining.
So interesting opening.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to pick.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, they do have an axe to go with it. Could you say that maybe that's already part of it, right? Because the axe, the idea that he can proc spins off of the illusion. So is that synergy there, or is that just not enough for you?
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Lena.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Well, Drasko, I'll say the stats back you up quite effectively, at least in the European region. In fact, in 11 games, he's actually one of the more popular heroes. In 11 games, has only won twice, so it's 2-9 in those 11 games. That's actually really shocking to see for me, but hey, you definitely got some merit there. Yeah.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Bang.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Let's go ahead and recall. By the way, you're getting a little bit robotic there, so I want to try to get that fixed real quickly. So gonna do a recall 1 second. Don't want the Robo Draskell on with us here. Want the actual Draskell. All right, what's up, man? All right, it sounds a little bit better. Yeah, good old
Radiant
recall
team's
always
turn to
works.
pick.
Juggernaut.
Yeah. Good old Discord. Don't turn into Skype, please. All right, 4th pick, Juggernaut, coming out further though. Yeah.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Well, they still need an offlaner, and one of the more popular ones is that Centaur War
Dire
Runner,
team's turned
and
bad.
has not been banned yet, so something they could be thinking about. Wow, Enigma was still left open, actually. That was a little surprising. But 4th pick Enigma is the play instead, so does that fit your mold?
Ten seconds remaining. 5
Trying to
seconds
see
remaining.
if I can pick up on that real quickly, but
Radiant team's turn
doesn't
to
look
ban.
like he specifically has played it. It's only been played 7 times in the European region itself, so not very popular. Yeah.
Radiant team's
It's
turn to
perhaps
pick.
been banned. It's... Yeah.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to pick.
Phantom Lancer.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Wow, PL is not a popular hero right now in these qualifiers. It's only been played 4 times between all the regions, has not been played yet in Europe. So this is a little bit of a curveball from Chaos at these playoff stages now with that Phantom Lancer pick. And, you know, I was also looking at it a little bit more with the matchups. It doesn't seem like a really strong PL game. They have ways to certainly deal with him and his illusions. So, yeah, I'm thrown off a little bit personally by this pick.
Choose your hero.
Medusa.
Sure. All right, they first picked that Dark Willow, and obviously I'm referencing stats quite a bit here, but Dark Willow, sure enough, has actually been one of the more successful heroes in the European region, 13 games, and has a 11-2 record himself. So played in the hands of Milan, comfortable. A little funky by the end in terms of just popularity goes, but you made a great point. Just because it hasn't been picked or played a lot at all doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad hero. So that's the case for Chaos Esports Club, hoping to work with the Phantom Lancer as their carry. But I do look at TF ones, you know, nothing in that really starts with the Juggernaut, I suppose. You're even bringing up the point now. This is just one of those safe kind of picks for a team like TFT to go with, and even up to the Medusa in the mid lane, you know, a really safe laner herself. So it's a very safe opening and a very safe finish for TFT, I suppose.
"30 seconds to battle." Let's get moving.
First blood is very likely as 4 heroes show up, and Milan, realizing that's going to be his death, he just runs towards them, makes it happen a little quicker. So Era, interestingly enough, ends up getting the first blood, but either way, it's a first blood for TFT, and we talk about needing a good start, and that's exactly one way to do it.
Denied.
We will indeed. Enigma, of course, good at bringing back that lane with the demonic conversion. As he loses his Eidolons there, there's more to come, I'm sure, as Milan also doing what he can nearby, hard denying as best as they can, but constantly going to be pushing to the tower. Thanks to that denying that's happening. But our mid matchup, Death Prophet versus the Medusa, and you see right here, Hippomaniacs right away puts a siphon up and just runs at Chessie. Is this a matchup where you can see it's favored for either side, or is this just going to be one where both perhaps will look to get good CS?
Illusion.
And that top, as mentioned, essentially running a safe lane axe right here due to the matchup. So Zibe, every time Phantom Lancer runs up, the auto attacks happen, and of course has that counter Helix threat on top of that. So feeling pretty good as far as how the laning phase is shaping up right now. Looking at PL, is this a pretty typical PL game, you think, in terms of the item build? Are we going to see the early maybe Diffusal Blade and working from there?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. We'll see the progress and what that turns out to be. Of course, Lina in the hands of Hanskin, so that earlier on Lina pick certainly could have ended up in the mid-roll, but not the case. More of the support instead, and we've seen some successful support Linas, certainly, as they wanted that Medusa, especially into the Phantom Lancer matchup. Feels pretty good. Could go both ways, though. You do look at that, talking about the item build of PL, and again, yeah, the Diffusal Blade or PL, obviously great at burning that mana of Medusa, so there's that fun interaction there that we'll see throughout the game. In trouble, he is gonna be banished up. Disruption hits, Zibe, sleep wears off, and just gonna run at him right now with the Battle Hunger, and eventually another auto attack as Era once again gets credit for the kill. You see Phantom Lancer even comes over to try to steal some of the creeps in the meantime, but Milan goes down at the bottom lane. Meanwhile, the Midnight Pulse not enough of a threat to save, as the Juggernaut spin, I'm sure, heavily involved in making that kill take place. So just like that, we have a 3-0 lead now for TFT.
Good night.
Double damage.
Yeah, so setting up in the area at least is Milan, but Era gonna start spamming those poisons. Of course, it can get expensive though, the more you use of it. So just have clarities to back it up, and poison mana cost was reduced slightly in the recent history. Help out Shadow Demon a bit, but yeah, 40 mana every single cast, still pretty expensive when you add it all up. If you want to go for those 5 stacks, especially for the heavy burst, but 5-minute runes are just about to hit, and right now it's seeming like the Radiant Squad and Chaos could control the top ones. Arrow's coming over, but you also see Bane running over from the other side. He's going to pick it up, and that should be the end of it. I don't think any contesting more will happen. It ends up being a 2-for-2, though. Hanskin gets both the bottom ones for TFT, so very even split there.
Radiant have fortified their structures.
Yeah, trying to make a kill happen. Exorcism committed for this. If anything, push the tower as a result. But Tumble Man wants the hero kill, damn it. Crypts already connects, but it's not enough damage. Hanskin will barely, or not Hanskin, yeah, Hanskin will barely survive, that is, playing the Lena. But now Disruption coming out as they catch Bane. He went a little too deep, and Misery is taken out. The sleep not going to be nearly enough. Chessie goes down, though, just to the left. The Exorcism's still there, and of course Dark Will nearby with the Bramble Maze to keep her in play, so they catch Hanskin, or Chessie out of position, that is, on the Medusa, and finally a kill, at least for Chaos. I mean, considering who they got, that ends up being a pretty good exchange. Well, speaking of Enigma, he's going to be involved in trying to go for a kill on Shadow Demon, but not enough pressure. Not enough chase, I should say, and he just walks away. He'll be fine, but yeah, going back to Zibe, I mean, Axe is one of these heroes. We've seen him before. Hell, we just saw last year at TI9, of course, with Seb and OG and what he was able to do in those grand finals. I mean, this is certainly a hero that can control the pace of the game early on with some farm, and that's exactly what Zibe has right now. He's got the blink queued up. As soon as that blink happens, are you a bit worried for Chaos? Matumba showing that he's not afraid to play aggressive once again. He dives all the way to the tier 2, just about to pressure Shadow Demon. Not going to get the kill, but keeps him away, and we'll be able to pick up a regen room on his way back. So power treads, a couple of no talismans, working towards the Yules. Pretty typical stuff for DP here. And Matumba, man, trying to address that Axe now as we're just talking about him. Rotation's coming in. In fact, Bane's in the flank on top of this, but Zibe, is he out of position? Gonna be slept up. They do have Exorcism. Well, they're gonna go for it. They're trying. Enigma couldn't really get there in time. Nice disruption, and Era will save Axe in the end. So the rotation, not gonna get a kill, but they will be able to maybe pressure the tower at least.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Speaking of Enigma, he's been in the jungle, and he is, okay, he's working on the Hand of Midas, so going for that greedy style, and of course the item that he benefits from. Back to the mid lane, Matumba, man, the LSA connects, coming out of the disruption, and Omni Slash top of that, Bane tanking some of the hits, in fact, most of the hits, though. Yeah, the bounce is a little unlucky of sorts for Frost, as there is certainly a chance to bounce back to the Death Prophet, but that's where you got to give credit to Bane for running close enough in time.
Mine! Radiant's middle tower is under attack!
Uh-oh. He does, which he doesn't even need to use, apparently, so he just walks away. Be good to go. The drums are going to be coming, and yeah, the bounty runes end up being another 2 for 2 right there, but meanwhile, keep looking back at Zibe, checking on the Blink Dagger, and it is close. 1,900 gold saved up, so in the next minute or so, you'd figure that's going to come online, and that's where a TFT, maybe some sort of smoke play will happen. Especially with the drums on Juggernaut actually being delivered out, too. This seems like a decent timing for the final tribe.
Dire's middle tower is under attack! don't think so.
And, That is very true. We'll keep looking for that throughout the game in terms of the ultimate cooldowns especially. But Enigma does have his black hole ready and currently just pushing up on him. Hand of Mind is coming. He's being protected by Matoma Man of sorts. They do realize there is a ward here though. Misery will counter ward it, but obviously at the same time that also gives away that TFT knew exactly what they were doing. So they can't really expect to make a play out of this, or can they? Zibby, he's still chilling here. With that blink, he hasn't shown it off yet. You gotta think some kind of fight's happening soon. Exorcism is committed by Matoma Man. They want to fight this Keizu. Will he be found first? Zibby's walking. He's going to walk right by him. He goes for the initiation on the Death Prophet, so he did not see Enigma to the last second. The big burst with the Laguna Blade, but the black hole in counteracts is going to end up falling, and Juggernaut's starting to get low as well, but they do kill Death Prophet. The Fiend's going to block it down Juggernaut. However, the LSA comes out to stop Bane. The Nightmare will save him just a little bit longer, and the Death to follow as Arrow gets credit for the kill. So numbers 2 for 1 does favor TFT. Losing the axe, though.
They're beating on Dire's top
Double
tower.
damage.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, it goes just back to your point, right? Where Exorcism, you not necessarily as on cooldown, but that's going to be on CD now, and Black Hole's on cooldown for another 150 seconds. So there's only a 2-minute window that TFT has to play extra aggressive as, yeah, he's going to catch Milan at the top lane. Terrorize will scare him away, and Bramble Maze doesn't connect, but the Curse Crown is up. That Bedlam does so much damage. Always impressed by it, and the triple tip on top of that, so they're really rubbing it in.
Drink deep, dead.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
No.
Dire Snow fortified their structures. They're beating on Dire's top tower. Dire's top tower has fallen. Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, and his TP was on cooldown. As he died, he came back, and he died shortly after, so he had to walk the way back to try to make a play up there, but by the time he gets there, Chaos has already retreated. So they're going to be fine for now. As Death Prophet's still hanging around them a little bit, and they see that he is here, and that being Matoma Man, of course, with the warders we're talking about, and Axe is setting up. He wants so badly to go in, but this is the same area that he got turned on as well, so I understand why I'm a little bit hesitant to make a jump. And they are going to jump. Who's nearby? That's Bane. Can he save him? The Nightmare comes out on an Axe, siphons up from Death Prophet. He is healing up. Laguna Blade burst coming through. Man, those heals are real from Matoma Man. He is somehow still alive, but not enough in the end. The Coaling Blade was used early, but it still doesn't matter as Matoma Man is cut down.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
Oh. Yeah, we're fighting at the boundary runes. Good Bramble Maze to protect, though. Terrorize on top. That's all of a sudden Zibby's by himself, and he needs to respect that. Curse Crown gonna proc. The Malphite stuns on top of the Midnight Pulse. Disruption saving him for the time being, but still is troublesome for Zibby. But now Frost runs in even with the spin, the heal ward put down, and talk about great support. Somehow nobody dies in that exchange there, as we are gonna see a pause shortly after, but yeah, good job by the supporting cast, and really even Juggernaut with the heal ward to keep Axe alive.
I'm fine with waiting and all, but let's go!
runs right into a brick wall at full speed. Yeah, that hurts. The Coaling Blade comes out, an easy kill for TFT. That was a perfect smoke. Now, interestingly, he did scan and it hit something, so he started to run back, but by the time it hit, it was just simply too late, as we saw. So you see the lack of vision. I mean, they do have a ward here, but obviously that's where the smoke comes into play for TFT.
Radiant's bottom tower is no more.
Yeah.
Axe fades from sight.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
You know, there's a couple of heroes we haven't really talked a lot about this game, and, you know, it happens to be the same role on both sides. Phantom Lancer and Medusa, both the late game cores, and PL has kind of quietly been top of the net worth for a little bit now. He's got the Yasha, he almost has the Diffusal finished as well. So certainly, VT Faded is feeling pretty good. In fact, there's the Diffusal Blade being delivered officially. He's ready to fight himself, you'd figure.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
They're coming, but I just pointed out the Blink Dagger on Enigma has been purchased, so look for that to make a big play from Keizu and be that protection. The Vanish comes out in the front lines. PL and Death Prophet trying to get the kill. They are going to lose their Bane, it looks like, but Keizu, he's charging in, trying to help finish it off. He's not going to go for the Black Hole just yet. It's a Fear on top of Juggernaut as he ran in. VT Faded does pick up the Aegis, by the way, and the Bramble Maze obviously causing issue too, so big fight one for Chaos. They get the core kill, they get the Aegis, and they may very likely get more. Era is trying to run. Oh, wow. PL just melted. Okay, that's the poison, the Soul Catcher coming into play, I suppose, with the Laguna Blade. No, not even need it right there, but either way, the Aegis is spent, and Lena does go down for it, but okay, well, at least they get the Aegis used.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Someone better help Dire's middle tower. It looks like Dire fortified their structures.
To me!
Killing spree.
Start plotting.
Oh,
We have revenge.
that's very possible. I did see that he was terrorized, and that ultimately led to his death, but yeah, good catch indeed by Zibe to find the kill on a Dark Will, and he wants to hunt for the Bane now, trying to chase after. Phase Boots has a blink, there's the call, and what should be an inevitable kill. Doesn't have mana for the Coaling Blade, but of course not needed at that point. So, big picture, I mean, TFT doesn't feel too bad about what just happened there.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help. I guess Radiant fortified their structures. Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
It was, I don't know if his blink got deactivated or something, or he was just so focused on the Roshan pit, but man, I saw him start to run towards the Dire team, and I thought for sure it was coming, but not the case there. And to be fair, he did Black Hole earlier at the bottom lane, but that wasn't that, you know, big team fight Black Hole. Yeah.
The wages of fear.
Money to burn.
Double damage.
I stop you.
Yeah. True.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is gone. Just a cold fog left behind.
Medusa does take over top net worth. She's got the Manta working towards it. I have Scotty. I also want to mention, going back to Matoma Man on Death Prophet, he had the Agtuda first initially, but then he ended up going a Crimson Guard. Now he's working towards a BKB, so it's going to be a bit later of an Ags. at this point in the game. Is that a direction that you agree with?
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
I was talking about Medallion on Death Prophet. Did I say? I might have said Crimson, yeah. My apologies. No, yeah, I was just more like about the idea that he's getting an Ags later on now rather than pretty early, which you see sometimes on Death Prophets. Blade Mail finished. Yeah, Blade Mail finished on Axe as they're leading into this.
Tower is under
Casey, though,
attack.
he's also smoked up. Gonna be exposed there. Coming out. Haystream picked up a Zibe. And they're so close to jumping on one another. But not happening yet.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away.
Now on opposite sides, and there you go. They do kill the Dire Courier. The jump over here. Zippy just going to farm a little bit, but yeah, Mana's being burnt thanks to Diffusal Blade and Phantom Lancer. He's charging back in, gonna pop Blade Mail. We have a very spread out fight right now. Midnight Pulse activated. Juggernaut wants to get locked down by the Terrorites. He can't do a damn thing. That's gonna be a kill. He buys back immediately. Call does hit Death Prophet the Black Hole on a solo axe. Trying to save Matoma Man if anything. They won't do it for the time being. Disruption will save Axe though. In response, the LSA hitting 3 heroes, and now coming back down is silenced up though. Medusa, that Mana just getting torn through by the Phantom Lancer. Suddenly Medusa's dead as well. Juggernaut, even with the buyback, he gets her somewhat late, and he can't really do much still. He has an Omni Slash though, and that's going to be a solo Death Prophet. Thank you very much. So pretty good there for TFT as another buyback on Shadow Demon takes place. They are going to lose Hanskin though at the very end of it too. So that's certainly a one fight for Chaos considering the couple of buybacks. Yeah. Okay. See what you did there. Yeah, that's quite the play then from VT Faded, baiting out with the illusion, happening to make it work, and you know, maybe not going as well as they hoped for, but still a victory, and you see PL starting to build a bit of a lead. And you also saw in the last fight, again, when PL gets on top of this Medusa with the Diffusal Blade, that mana seems to just go bye-bye pretty quickly. So will be an issue that Medusa has to deal with throughout this game. And she didn't have her Eye of Scotty finished either in the fight, so I assume she hasn't now. Oh yeah, that's right, the courier died. That's right. I don't think there was, so yeah, actually you're right, aren't you? Because he has 2,200 gold saved up, so that makes sense.
Let the fighting recommence!
What about like a Abyssal Blade even on Juggernaut eventually? Well, that seems like it could potentially be pretty good for them and their team.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as Quad. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
We are coin.
Radiant's top tower has looked better. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as Claudia's. Someone better help Dire's middle tower. Dire's middle tower just went down. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And let's not forget, we haven't been seeing a lot of PL in these qualifiers, but I'm sure everyone knows about the 25 talent, and he is level 20 just about now. Top level in the game. Point is, once he gets 25,
Dire's bottom tower.
good luck being able to take him out as slippery as he's going to be. Let's see, he has that doppelganger cooldown, so he's going to help push the tier 2 tower bottom, and that will be the last outer tower that Chaos needs to destroy before focusing on the base from here on out. But Roshan, it's about a minute Roshan respawn, so fairly quicker one that could take place, and I'm sure that's going to be the point of contention coming up in the near future. As you see, just in general, the map right now, both teams are pushing in their respective lanes.
Handle such power.
Point. Yeah. All right, going for it. You mentioned the wrist, though. Man, that's those bashes. Got bashed multiple times. Yeah. Man feeling that there, but it's going to happen. I mean, they scan it, but is it too late? I think it is. They're running over.
Roshan has fallen to Radiant.
Can't get it. She's given a death prophet. Aegis, of course, picked up by VT Faded on the Phantom Lancer. That was just a very smooth play from Chaos. So the Roshan came up, and shortly after, Chaos is there to take it. TFT just wasn't ready. They weren't checking fast enough, and it backfires for them. Yeah. Yeah, funny enough, shortly after, now they're the ones that are pushing in, which you can argue, is that even the best play? Fighting into the Aegis now, but they're trying to find some kind of pick, but clearly that's not going to happen right now. Chaos is sticking together. In fact, VT Fada, he's just like, all right, let's go. Doppelganger juke. Avoids the LSA, and Hansuke just starts melting away. He's got a Yos to save him for now. Frost on the midst of that. He's at half-life suddenly, and Lina goes down, so Frost has to survive this. It's going to be thrown forward with the Spirit Lance. Zibby comes out with the Blade Mill, though, and that call, the yields immediately. Great reaction. Another throw-up. This Axe is completely uncontrollable at this point, as he can't do a damn thing himself. He's going to be locked down back here as VT Faded is still diving in. The crown going to be proccing. No, disrupted at the last second. Zibe ends up falling in the back lines. Now Medusa tanking VT Faded in the base. He does have an Aegis, but he is really deep right here. Lena's going to buy back. As they do dive in, they are going to get a kill on Dark Willow. Yeah, they're diving past the tier 3 even at that point, so maybe a bit ambitious from Chaos. They still have the Aegis.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Whoa.
Just what I was waiting for.
Shadow Blade now going to be picked up by Enigma, so about that seeing thing, it's a little more difficult now. We'll see if they're up for the challenge. But by the way, while you're talking there, the Courier was picked off again by the Radiant. This time a much more significant Courier kill because the Hyperstone was on there for Juggernaut towards his Mjolnir. The Talisman of Evasion was also on there for Medusa as she's working towards a Butterfly. And the Aetherland's recipe to top it all off was also on top of there for, I think, maybe, oh, it looks like for Shadow Demon, not necessarily as big, but that was a pretty expensive Courier kill. Yeah. Just about, so. TFT, they are going to get caught here. Chessie, he's popping a Stone Gaze and walking away, so, I mean, he'll survive, but now Stone Gaze is on cooldown. Chaos is very aware of this. Now's our chance. Start pushing in. On the previous engagement, remember he still has the Aegis. Disruption barely saving the Shadow Demon for now, but as soon as he comes out, Aaron's dead. As Zebe pulls him in with the call all the way to the tier 4 towers. VT faded suddenly, doesn't have mana to work with. And Laguna Blade even bursted into him. Isn't enough damage, not just yet. Gonna be used on up. As maybe Doppelganger, the sleep. Okay, Doppelganger allows him to get away. Beautiful sleep from Misery. And he will be fine. So no Aegis spent yet for Phantom Lancer. Starting to heal up. Yeah. And no Stone Gaze for 24 more seconds. This Juggernaut, he can't get in there. Every time he starts to get into the fight, we just see him start melting. You can just see Frost is playing very passive. I mean, they just watch their racks go down in front of them, essentially. Just to really a Phantom Lancer and that exorcism damage from Death Prop initially. Threat. No.
Double damage!
Yeah, okay. I get your point. I don't know about that in reality, but Axe, he's dead. He's gonna just get caught out. You see how slow he is. He can't move an inch, it feels like. And he just drops. So Axe found by himself, easy kill. Yeah, sometimes that threat of the black hole is more important than the actual use of it. We've heard that once or twice before, and Casey's showing an example of that this time around on his Enigmas. Phantom Lancer did finish his own Butterfly, and why would he stop now? VT faded, level 22. He's gonna go for the tier 3 top. There is backdoor protection, but he doesn't care. He's just gonna get some damage in. See what he can do. No one's responding yet.
Dire's top tower?
From TFT.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. They're beating on Dire's top tower.
There we go. Backdoor wears off, and as soon as you queued up Drascal, the tower's gonna start dying. Axe is up in 13 seconds. Without him, though, there certainly is no initiation for TFT. In fact, VT faded, he'll bring the initiation to them. Shadow Demon, he goes down. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like they have any bit of an answer. There's a buyback on Shadow Demon, and Axe does resurrect, so we're gonna have a 5 versus 5. Stone Gaze still ready to be used by Medusa, but these illusions and exorcism just chipping down the racks meanwhile. So hard to stop. Matemi Man slowing down a little bit by the Scotty attacks, but she's got a Shiva's even, which she'll throw out there. They're thinking about committing, so they're gonna save the racks for now. Oh, he missed the call. Zibbe went in, not gonna connect. VT faded, walking away, just sends the illusions in. Suddenly Zibbe's out of mana. And we'll have to start walking away now. Terrorize on Medusa. She was walking that way anyways, I suppose, as Milan is going aggressive with that yield. Disruption saving Medusa for now, but he's being beat on by VT Faded. The Fiend's get blocked down, and this Medusa will just melt away. The black hole from Kids, he just wanted to use it, damn it. He pops a BKB, he catches Lena, and Lena's out for 90 seconds. Double buyback between Axe and Medusa. It just is not going to matter, though, it feels like. Game 1 is within grasp here for Chaos to secure. Well, it's Black Hole. They know Black Hole's down initially, but as you see there, Refresher Orb just picked up by Enigma, so that could throw them off here if they engage. They're wrapping around. They might see the Enigma. No, he's on the uphill. They're checking the Roshan pit. He could have potentially respawned by now, so they are going to be exposed. And here we go. Stone Gaze by Jesse as he just walks on in. Juggernaut also going in. They think they might be doing Roshan, but as you see, it's not even up. You see the Midnight Pulse throwing down, and they already got the kill on Shadow Demon Axe. He's dealing with Phantom Lancer somewhat, getting him low. BT Faded has to respect that, but the Black Hole finally coming out. They get the one kill on Juggernaut, and it also catches Medusa. GG is called. TFT realizes not enough, and they're gonna give up here. Chaos Esports Club taking game one. We are in the best of three, though, so remember, for the playoff stage. So still a series to be had.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Killing spree.
An escapement.
Dominating, I guess. Double kill. Killing spree. More than 2 kills, but less than 4 kills.
People told me to
Dire's
go
bottom tower is under attack.
Mobility.
Dire's bottom tower always did get short shrift.
Double damage.
Hurry the heck.
Roshan's down. I wonder where he goes.
Immortality.
My favorite
Dire's bottom
kill
tower
is the
being
monster
chipped
kill.
away.
Godlike. Hello, this is Gabe Newell.
Dire's top barracks
Thanks for
have
playing
been
Dota
banged
2.
up.
Double killing spree.
Dire's top barracks have fallen.
The only mystery is how you lasted so long.
Sleep and heal.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Where did Radiant's middle tower go? Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Radiant have fortified their structures.
I had not
Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
Jackpot.
The jungle has everything axed. Oh! Het gaat faster now.
Silent, puck out!
top tower deserves just as much
следующим
help as bottom.
артефактом, и
Dire's middle tower is
байбек у
under
него
attack.
имеется, это самое главное.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower needs
Ну что,
help.
падает Т3. Медленно, но верно. Лайфстиллер пока что отступает. ТП вынужден делать на базу Акс, потому что здесь уже очень много крипов пришло, надо это отпушивать. Ну, в итоге до хайграунда так Hippomaniacs не дошли. Можно спокойно отступить, продолжить фармить, я не знаю. Там. Скоро, правда, слоты закончатся уже. У темпларки только мудшарт кушать, не знаю, собрать тревела. Да, ну, и Аганим вложить в себя, и все, наверное. Сильнее она уже не станет в этой игре. Лайфстиллеру, конечно, еще можно собрать пару слотов. Но он уже съел мудшарт, как минимум. Дальше все-таки будет Кераса для него. Ну и Свен. Свен уже с МКБ. Руна регенерации наверху. Внизу у нас лежит руна ускорения. Винтер Виверна. 3600 на руках. Блинкдаггер пока что не берет. Ну и Пак. Пак, конечно, просто по фарму чемпион. Опять же, за счет таланта, который взял. И будет дальше у нас вложенный Аганим. И освободит место под Хекс. Я так понимаю. Хекс очень важное приобретение будет, потому что контроль здесь необходим. Каждая секунда контроля сейчас на вес золота. Ну что, возможно, какая-нибудь отчаянная смок-вылазка будет от команды Aachen City в спину, я не знаю. Там Аегиса нет. Имеется только сыр у Акса. Но шот пока не хотят. Ломается Vision. Я так понимаю, готовят платформу к тому, чтобы зайти на Рошана. Потому что основной таймер закончится через минуту. А там, кто его знает, может быть, прокнет минимальный. Кстати, мы сейчас узнаем, что там будет в третьем Рошане. Рефрешер или Аганим. А если это Аганим, то это будет халявный Аганим, возможно, для ЦМки. Потому что есть уже БКБ. И это будет очень круто и очень сильно в драке. Потому что здесь скольки секундные БКБшки? Здесь у нас 5, а у остальных-то вообще нет. Да, это будет очень крутым решением сейчас, если реально повезет Hippomaniacs на наличие Аганима в Рошане. Блинкдаггер появляется у Виверна. Теперь еще можно будет издалека как-то сейвить. Тут лайфстиллер. О, бесстрашный лайфстиллер просто. Ноуфир забегает. Фейс-чек, так скажем, лесной был в исполнении кэрри команды Hippomaniacs. Истребляют там иллюзии. Лайфстиллер вообще ничего не боится. Он бессмертный, мне кажется. Или он чувствует себя... Тут Abyssal Blade, тут не уйдешь. Аппарата заагрили, аппарат погибает. Но это саппорт-аппарат. У него, правда, байбека нет. Там в миде погоня за Тимбером, но Тимбер просто отпушивает линию и уходит вперед, агрит на себя всю команду. Да, Рошан появляется довольно быстро, и Рошан с Аганимом. Ух, какие пертые. Какие пертые Hippomaniacs. Им бы сейчас идти Рошана забирать, и я думаю, ЦМка там просто сейчас реально кастует сон. После того, как падает Рошан, вкладывает свои артефакты во всех тиммейтов, чтобы они ничего не забрали, и забирает Аганим себе. Тимбер улетел. Тимбер улетел. Энштапарейшна не будет еще 70 секунд. Ребята заходят на Рошана, Hippomaniacs, и Рошан очень быстро падает. Ну отдайте ЦМке Аганим, она будет очень сильна с ним. Там БКБшка всего лишь одна в команде, ребята. Камон. ЦМку очень хочет забрать Аганим. Да, она идет забирать Аганим. Да, давай. И сыр. Аганим. Не понял. Аксо. Ну, все. Я расстроен. Я больше чем уверен, что ЦМки он был бы сейчас гораздо профитнее. Так, есть кол, заходит на хайграунд, едят Тимбера, Тимбер погибает, имеется байбек, надо его делать, он его делает, возвращается обратно в игру, 20 секунд еще до появления Энштопорейшена. В это время Дримкоил по троим, упал первый барак в миде, падает второй барак в миде, минус сторона. Выбили Эон Диск. Буквально с одного удара, неплохо. Ну и сразу же на топ перемещается у нас HM. Акс там откидывает Батл Хангеры свои как раз таки, но... Он талант-то взял? Взял, окей.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Т3 упала на топе, продолжает падать у нас бараки. Бараки довольно быстро тоже падают. У нас там драка завязалась, в спину заходит Свен, неплохо. Минус 2 уже оформляет, двух саппортов забрали, забирает аппарат. Аппарат пока что не делает байбек, он его имеет. 2 байбека от команды Hippomaniacs. Пошли ветра. Темпларка под дизармом, не может бить, выбили Аегис, хорошо. Еще один стан от Свена, Свен убегает из драки. Рейдж, БКБ, вгрызаются в Тимбера. Тимбер, нужно жить, Тимбера ни в коем случае нельзя давать. Тимбер байбек тратил, у него его не будет. Так, есть Госсептор, Клокверк за счет этого живет. Винтерскерс, неплохо. Но урона просто не хватает. Темпларка спряталась пока что. Забирают Пака. Пак погибает. Драка продолжается. Забирают также аппарата после байбека. Еще 2 байбека тратится. Пак возвращается обратно. Минусует Темпларочку. Темпларки есть байбек. В это время вгрызаются в Свена. Абиссал Блейд. Свен погибает. Свен сразу же делает байбек. Тиммейт от Сэмки, но никого рядом нет. Акс просто бегает рядом. В это время Лайфстиллер доедает бараки. Минус верхняя линия. В миде контролит Клокверка, но его тоже уже ничто не спасет. Вдвоем остаются игроки команды Aachen City. 26к перефармы за командой Hippomaniacs. Падают Т4 ТВР, и сейчас будет падать трон. Все пауэрапы у Свена на кулдауне. Хотя нет, Свен врывается. Там есть стан по двоим, неплохо. Но Пак погиб. Пак, по-моему, что-то закастовал там, но... Свен заюзал рефреш, да, я так понимаю? Окей. Неважно. Все это не важно, потому что Хип побеждает в итоге в первой карте, и мы их с этим поздравляем. До конца было не ясно, кто выйдет победителем.
Radiant team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to pick.
Juggernaut.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Naga Siren.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire Team's turn to ban.
Behold the horn of Magnus.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant Team's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant Team's turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire Team's turn to pick.
Dazzle.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Tegna.
Choose your hero. Prepare for battle.
Boom! You know what's cooking? Boom!
Zap!
I can't believe what we're seeing! What just happened? You know what's cooking? Boom!
Are you kidding me? What did you expect?
30 seconds to battle. Let's get on with it. This ain't no snowball fight.
What did you expect? Ah! That's not right.
First blood. Thanks and have fun.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Haste!
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
Settle.
You know what's cooking? Boom!
Sorry to disappoint you.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
kidding me? What did you expect? Coming through!
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Regeneration! Shallow wave!
You can get blood from us. Alright. Excommunicated.
Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2.
Radiant's middle
Double
tower
kill.
is under attack.
I'll take your tribute.
Dark light!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Zap! Do the wave!
Three, the hard way. Denied.
I'm toying with you. You understand that, right? Dire have fortified their structures. Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Radiant's top tower has looked better. Radiant structures have been snow fortified. Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom.
Killing
Radiant's
spree.
top tower has looked better.
Subside.
Should've just let me have my phone. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Haste.
Dominating, I guess.
Broken.
Killing spree.
Dark light! Kidding me? Wave! Child of oblivion.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. You never should have stuck your nose in my business, Calder. Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh! We rely not upon fortune.
This is our moment. Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away. Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Death casts no shadow.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Radiant have fortified their structures. Dire's bottom tower needs some help. Dire's structures are fortified.
Do the wave!
Dire just denied their bottom tower. Someone better help Dire's
Uh-oh,
middle
caught with the
tower.
Ice Blast. Shadow Realm's not going to save the Dark Willow. And Pugna gets the kill there. So Pugna 6-1-0 right now. Has the Aetherlands and Yule's queued up.
Under attack.
And the progress is certainly there for Chessie.
Dark light!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And
Much good having
yeah, he's
Radiant's bottom
certainly
tower.
dead. Support Magnus goes down.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
Wave!
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Radiant's
Nice
bottom
blast.
tower
It was
is under
flying in. It
attack.
came late for action. It doesn't connect on a Juggernaut either. So the Ice Blast all the way from the bottom of the map just could not get there in time. And BT faded. He'll just keep spinning. He's going to hit by the stun there, but it doesn't matter. And he's working towards that Maelstrom now.
Isn't going to
Seems
last
to be a
long.
go-to build as of late for these Juggernauts. Hans getting caught in the Bramble Maze, though, as he's running back towards Roshan. Bedlam on top of that with the Cursed Crown. Milan not enough damage though. Tiny will survive this. The stick use, hoping to keep him alive. Jesse's nearby. He's dealing with this Magnus who's behind the tower. A little funky here. Misery. He's trying to get the tower killed. It's not going to happen just yet. The Ice Spot's coming through the Terrorize to push up Pugna, but down goes Magnus. Milan picks up the tower kill, but something tells me it's going to come at the cost of his life. Or maybe not. Shallow Grave with the TP. No, the song committed. Oh, that's a hefty cooldown.
Have to take this abuse?
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. They're beating on Dire's top tower. Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
Learn from your mistakes.
True.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Yeah, showing about a 1,500 net worth lead, and I'll look back at KZ at the bottom. Just notice he got his Blink Dagger. Gonna continue to farm for now, but that's, of course, key for Chaos and trying to make some plays with it. Magnus, Juggernaut caught. There's that FB Blink as mentioned. BT Faded going for the spin TP, though, and it will be successful. So Juggernaut continues to take advantage of the Blade Fury TP out. Not much they can do to stop that at this point. 15-minute bounty runes. Misery will be nearby, but he's actually okay. Hanskin gets it. That was very slow to pick up the RP on top of this. Now it's Keizu jumped in initially. Zibe's getting low. He's able to stun away for the time being. Tiny tossing on out Axe over to his teammate, even in Ancient Apparition. Zibe's getting very low still, hiding inside that Sandstorm, but they have the vision needed to Crepify. He's just out of range of the call. They are going to catch Tiny though. The Coaling Blade is on cooldown as it was early. As Era he destroys the bounty rune right in front of them, and he walks away. So very chaotic fight there. It ends up being 2 kills for Chaos Esports Club, but Nagasara just continues to do her thing bottom lane and farm, so you could argue it's actually decent for TFT still.
Fortified their structures. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant structures have been snow fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is
Tiny, don't think he's getting away from this one. 4 heroes in the area. Just standing his ground, but KZ credit for the kill, and they're going to group up and keep pushing top. Yeah, we haven't talked too much about the Dazzle, by the way, but he's got the Necronomicon. He queues up a Pipe next, so we Hood already on Axe. It's a little curious that it's going to be the Dazzle, the one that goes the full pipe at this point in the game.
Radiant's got problems.
True.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire Snow fortified their structures.
Oh, that's what he has plans to make, at least for now. Top lane TFT showing that they're not going to just give up this tier 2 tower. Sand King's cutting through. Magnus checking things out. He'll spot a couple. It doesn't see the Sand King yet. He's going to get jumped, though, because of this, and they burst down Magnus. And that's the cue for Chaos to get the hell on out of there. And by the way, bottom lane's being split push this whole time by Frost. So BT Faded, he'll address it with that Empower buff and push it back out. But Nagasaran continued to look at that net worth and got a Diffusal Blade now as well as Dazzle. Uh-oh. Is this bad for Dazzle? No, maybe not initially. He's going to scare off Frost. Frost doesn't want to... If it was a true 1 versus 1, I'm sure he would, but he obviously thinks teammates are coming. And he'd be right.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Hippomaniacs, I guess.
I suppose that's where you can maybe see a tiny transitioning, and you're getting at Pugna will start to taper off in the later game as far as damage threat. But you know, if Pugna goes more of this damage focus, something like the eventual AC, the Echo Saber, even perhaps. I mean, you get the point. He could build it into the right click, but at least for now is going to be going the Blink Dagger, and he's thinking about farming. And yeah, his net worth isn't the greatest, so that's a pipe dream certainly.
Is under attack.
Point.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help. They're beating on Dire's top tower. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Mid-tier 2 goes down, favoring TFT, but Chaos farming up here. Again, Magnus just being that true Empower bot, sitting behind the Juggernaut. Has level 4 Empower. What's up? I can't say for certain, but it obviously makes the point that he wants to just be more aggressive with it and go for those quick burst kills. This 20-minute bounty rune perhaps could come into play here with a fight, but that's not going to happen. Chaos doing a good job of controlling that room, but Frost is just down here by himself yet again, and he gets both of them pretty freely. He's got an Eagle Slug now, so this Nagasaren, I get your point that the Radiant team has a lot of answers to this farm Naga, but still, she is getting the farm, and that's that is good news for TFT, and at least giving them the shot.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
Dark light!
Trying to defend Roshan. It's not a very fast Roshan. It's taking still a little bit of time.
Under attack.
But that minus armor as Magnus just explodes. So no RP threat now. And you got to think TFT wants to engage, but Roshan's going to go down. And all the steel. No, BT Faded picks up the Aegis. In fact, Zibbe goes for the kill on Dark Willow instead of jumping in the pit. Meanwhile, back here, the song used, canceled eventually. Trying to follow up with some more kills. Double buyback does everyone curly up. The Omnislash starting to bounce around, and that's Tiny in the midst of that, getting cut down. Decrepify keeping him alive for now. The life drain as well. Hopkins gonna survive thanks to the great support of that mid Chessie. Playing Pugna. Juggernaut going down. The Aegis bringing him back up. He's spinning on top of Frost. How far does he want to commit though? Kizu gets the call, but is that the best play? Decrep on Frost as he got called in. Matoma Man is picked off in the mid lane meanwhile. Zibbe eventually able to run him down and secure that kill. So Dazzle going down in the 2 buybacks. That's a 3 for nothing for TFT. Really 4 when you count the Aegis kill on top of it. Yeah. Well, I want to go a little further into that, but hold that thought because we have a very possible fight breaking out. The smoke play from TFT. Zibbe is going and they find Juggernaut. That's a perfect kill if they can get it, which they absolutely can. The burst is real. Talk about the exact target you're looking for. if you're TFT, and he is out for 45 more seconds, no buyback. So what was a Roshan kill for Chaos is all of a sudden a couple minutes later turning favor for TFT, and they're going to pressure bottom. Without Juggernaut, can they actually stop this? I don't think so.
Top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? Is Radiant going to let their bottom barracks fall? Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen. They're attacking Radiant's bottom barracks. Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen.
Yeah, as you'd hope for with a 10th pick for the final tribe, and only Chelsea living up to that. Back to the point about Misery, though, on Magnus. Yeah, no Blink Dagger, of course, playing position 5. That's still a way off if he still even wants to get it on. Or maybe does, but the point is, the last couple of fights I've noticed, his positioning, he's been pretty much in the front at both of the Roshan pit and up at that top lane when he was tanking the gank, I suppose. But that makes me kind of wonder, is that the efficient way to play? Because you do that, it gives away any threat of RP, and it does seem like it opens up TFT quite a bit. Play much more aggressive and go for some big plays.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away. Radiant's top tower has looked better. Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Radiant's top tower has looked better. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help. Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
It really is amusing. It's almost like he's on a leash with this Juggernaut. He's just following him every which way, and is gonna get pushing in with the illusions of Juggernaut, but Sand King was in the area, at least is now elsewhere. But the rest of his team for TFT is pushing the top. They have a 6,000 net worth lead. And no more Aegis to worry about as that was taken out immediately. The next Roshan is 2.5 minutes before a possible spawn
Radiant's top tower
this time, but Tiny's got a blink, Pugna's got a blink with the Aeon disc recently purchased. So he's that much more difficult of a kill, and it's done a great job of using the life drain defensively even as bottom tier 2 goes down, but you want to think about looking to defend that top lane if you're Chaos. God, this Naga Siren almost has a heart. In fact, is the heart coming out? It sure is. That's going to be a full heart on the Naga Siren.
Tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has looked better.
And they're going to catch Hanskin initially. Bramble cuts off Frost. Hanskin, Decrep, once again going to save, at least delay this a bit, and eventually does go down. So it seems like TFT just simply wants to retreat, allow Chaos to take more advantage of that fight. And, again, it goes back to Tiny just tanking the gank, as mentioned. Chaos still hunting, though. I mean, they didn't really use a lot, to be fair, to make that kill happen. Yeah, Yeah, it's, I mean, Casey's going in with this newly purchased Shadow Blade. He wants the Pugna, doesn't want Naga Siren. Obviously, Pugna, much better target. Possible kill, but nope, they are going to go into Naga Siren with the call. The Crep comes out immediately. Look at Axe just melting away. Shallow grab saving him for the last second to keep him alive. Naga Siren thinking about a song. She will activate it. A spin from VT faded. They get a stun on Naga Siren, but she's going to continue to run. Meanwhile, Keizu, he ends up dying to the Nether Blast, and that is the only death so far. TFT resetting. To go back in. Zibby finds the target in Magnus. He still has RP. He can't screw away, though. He's trying to. The Shallow Grave will save him, but the tossing with the illusion. Trying to chase him down for the kill. The Crep is up, but they cannot pursue further. They cannot make it happen. But Juggernaut's caught now. He's at half-life. Gets healed up. He is spinning. And he makes it back to the base. Close calls all over the board for Chaos. And now Milan's trying to drag everyone to the right, which they are going to chase. The Crep slowing things down. Bramble Maze helping out with the Curse Crown, but Chessie and the Life Drain. However, the Curse Crown procs. Milan, he's going to maybe try to deny himself, and not going to happen. Zibbe will make the kill take place.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I'll take your tribute. What have we here?
Right, engaging once again. Pugna explodes. So, well, he's been doing great, but good job, Draskell. He's going to thank you for that later. Zibbe. Girl strikes in on the Axe, and TFT sort of wants to engage this. Even losing Pugna, though, that seems ambitious. Maybe just call it even and fall back, and both teams are somewhat doing that. And I believe that will be the end of the engagement right there. So yeah, Pugna kind of blowing up. Shows you that Chaos certainly still has plenty of fight in them, and they can get some burst damage in. That's the question to be answered from TFT, really, and I guess a Roshan will help get us there. The second Roshan, you have Naga Siren still pushing the bottom in the mid lane. Gonna force pressure on Chaos by Keizu. He's hunting. Oh, Zibby just stunned into counter ward, and he is caught. Pugna, the Life Drain on top of the Yules. He's gonna survive for now. Ice Blast coming under response as well. That spin's gonna be wearing off VT Beta, but the Terrorize pushing two heroes back. Sand King included still very low. He manages to get the stun off. Tiny gets the Avalanche as he takes a stun, but the Naga Sleep will stop any chance I kept. Never mind. She TP'd out a little too early, and they do catch Tiny, so. Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Fall before the wave!
Oh yeah.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse? Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was actually just about to bring that up myself, happened to notice that. Specifically the Naga Siren. And that's what really stood out to me because they are sticking together as a team, but Naga Siren is one of those heroes that you figure is going to be highest level in the game, or if not very close, just because of she's split pushing. And it seems like Frost has been doing a fair amount of that, but man, still 3 levels behind both the Dazzle and the Juggernaut. And it's crazy to see, and you see right there the Ensnare to take off the Lincolns, but Frost will just run away instead. And you see also the progress as far as items go. Naga Siren now has the Scythe queued up for the last slot, essentially. She's thinking about building some more crowd control. I also noticed the Scythe for Dazzle is being built too, so either team is going to have that.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Well, they're going to go for Frost. No, okay. That's going to be a very early sleep in the fight and trying to figure out what to do with this. BTP is able to spin, though, and he goes in. Zibe on top of the Sandstorm. Hans got the combo. They take out Dark Widows, and now Cassius back up. He mentioned no Shrine, though. It's going to be a while. Dazzle's being collapsed on by the Naga Siren. The Shallow Grave saving for now. He's going to die shortly after, though. He has a buyback. Will he use it? BT Faded manning up. Going to go for the spin TP play, and that means they're giving up on Roshan, though. And TFT should be able to get it now. So that's going to be a cheese and Aegis.
What have we here?
Double decibels.
See Magnus manages to pick up that Blink Dagger. That's pretty big, so perhaps Misery could make that big RP play. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I mean, how do you feel? Because Naga Siren is very tanky. I mean, we're dealing with 4,000 life. Yeah.
Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
They did. Yep. He obviously meant heals to break and then stun, but whoops. And the Lincoln's taken off again. Juggernaut can spin aggressively to take out the Pugna Ward. And falls back into the base. So the range Rex is going to be beat down. The constant illusion spam from Naga Siren clearly an issue, especially with the stats build that she went for. And so Juggernaut, I mean, he does plenty of damage, but it still even takes him a while to take them out. You just see how Frost is just, why would he stop? He's just going to keep the pressure up between the Manta style and the mirror image ability. So Chaos has ways to push back, but even with that, it's still plenty of damage. And how do they get out of their base? I mean, they're going to need to make some kind of smoke play or some RP play, but TFT is playing this very smart. They're not forcing too much. They're just letting the illusions slowly dwindle down the racks.
Radiant's top barracks, it doesn't look good. Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Radiant's top barracks have fallen.
Yeah. Absolutely, that's a great way to describe it. There's just so many attacks from these illusions and adds up over time. In fact, top lane Keizu thinks he does catch the Sand King, but I think it's he the one that's going to be caught. As Ice Blast coming out, the RP, it only hits Sand King, skewer backwards. And there's the sleep to, will it be a setup or a runaway? It looks like it's going to be a setup. Axe is very low, Nether Blast, okay, didn't release it fast enough, and he's able to flank out because of that, but the initiative with the epicenter, and Matama Man's getting low. They've already picked up Dark Blood on Magnus, though. They're not buying back. Dazzler's got the Shallow Grave. You see the Omni Slash bouncing around. Frost is taking down a lot of damage, and Nagasaren's going to go down, so maybe regretting no Aegis on Nagasaren now, as that Juggernaut certainly does plenty of damage. Calling out the greatest jump of the century. Axe has the Shallow Grave, though, to back up. And without Nagasaren, TFT seems like they should just be retreating. However, KZ does go down. And maybe VT faded overextended. It is just them two, isn't it? So, and he's dropping quickly thanks to that Echo Saber of Hanskin, who now has to deal with the illusions after the man style split up. But the Burrow Strike from Zibe. Oh, he gets muted. He's still got a Burrow Strike chance, but choosing not to go for it. I guess he did have Lincolns. So that actually was a good nullifier there as it prevented the Lincolns takeaway. And he stays alive. Yeah, VT Faded is playing very well. He's an impressive player to watch. But still the damage done by TFT, but yeah, losing the Nagasaren, it shows you that there's still at least some sign of life for Chaos.
I'll take that. Double damage!
What have we here?
Look what they're doing to Radiant's middle barracks.
Shallow Wave!
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Well, speaking of the siege, TFT is back. They're smoked up, and they're being sneaky about this, trying to find the right target. Smoke eventually going to wear off, though. Keizu caught. The Shadow Blade, thanks to the detection, another blast used, and put the Pugna Ward very aggressive to be able to be right-click down easily.
Radiant's top barracks are going
That gets destroyed, but again, the slow siege continues from TFT, so Chaos is going to have to go for a bit of a reach here, it feels like, once again, to stop this and make sure the game doesn't just end right here to favor TFT. But they continue to just be confined to their base, and again, I'll go back to saying that even despite just being choked in their base for so long, it feels like, they have the second and third most farmed heroes in the game. Juggernaut's keeping up with the Nagasaren, and Dazzles continue to be ahead of Pugna for most of this. So they are still finding the farm somehow, despite this.
Mega kill.
Zap!
attack.
Just about everyone does have a buyback ready. Sand King and Magnus, the only two. Axe, of course, dead for 30 more seconds, but could if needed. So not the most action-packed match to cast right now for the last 5 minutes or so. But obviously TFT doing what they need to try to secure a victory, as it is a 1-0 lead right now for Chaos in the overall series. So they can manage to come through on TFT's side. Of course, that game 3 around the corner. But Axe will be up in a couple of seconds. Roshan, it's going to be a long Roshan respawn. So, that was just illusions. But TFT, you'd figure, is going to start checking that now over and over to see about going in for the Roshan kill. And that would be a third Roshan as well, which means either the Yags or the Refresher Shard, of course, to happen. So that's probably where we're going to end up next this game. Yeah, see how they have the courier there. Well, I was going to say, Naga's already building the Axe, it looks like, potentially. So for the passive, so I think arguably Tiny or maybe Pugna, but the new barrage with Tiny, we talk about maybe they're lacking some right click. He is going to be building an AC as well as the Echo Saber that he has, so maybe, but Pugna's certainly a candidate too.
Invisibility.
Radiant's top barracks are going to blow over.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, maybe just Pugna. I mean, you certainly got to think about Sand King too, I suppose, but Pugna, with the way that Jesse's been playing and the life drain saves and everything, it's having the option to just toggle it on and off seems so effective. So I would guess him. That's if it even is an Axe, of course. It would be the Refresher Shard.
Radiant's courier just got killed.
Radiant Courier gets picked off, was in the area trying to scout around. So Roshan is up in about 25 seconds now.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Again, that's where TFT is going to go. Ancient Apparition also has an Axe being delivered. Holy crap. So Arrow's going to have his own.
What have we here?
Roshan, Refresher Shard, here's what we have. It's going to go in the hands of, who does pick it up? Looks like Pugna has it for now, actually, on him. So we got several things to refresh, both items and ability-wise, I suppose. He'll hold on to it, push back in that middle. But now you'd think, does TFT go a bit more aggressive now with having those 3 extra items of actually pushing into the base, or will they still keep the Illusion Siege, you think? True.
Your death approaches.
Yeah, I just saw that. It's...
Light!
Yeah. Oh yeah, you've even seen this very tournament, some crazy comebacks, and you don't want to tell yourself again, we know what's on the line, don't have to stress that too much more, but yeah, I mean, this Juggernaut, it's not his fault necessarily, because to be fair, both the items that he would be building right now do require that secret shop, and this goes back to you for the last, almost feels like 10 minutes. They've just been sitting in their base, thanks to the constant sieging of TFT, so. Yeah. We'll see if they can sneak it out there and pick up either the Ags or the Moonshard, or hell, at this point, maybe just get both for him right now. They certainly could. I think 13,000 gold now. Okay, well, yeah, he bought the initial components, but then he sold them right away, so yeah, just trying to figure out where he's at, I suppose. We'll see if they can sneak that courier in there, because I mean, that's pretty important. If he has an Axe and even a Moonshard, or just even either one going into the next fight, of course, that enhances him quite a bit. We saw that Omni Slash. I think the Axe is big, absolutely, for what he could do in these fights, so they're going to try to go this way.
Radiant's top barracks are going to blow over.
What have we here?
I'll take that.
Regeneration.
Well, the chicken's returning. It went on its mission. It came back, and it made it all the way back. And it got a little scary there as the creep wave aggroed it, but he does indeed get the Ags delivered. And so at least he has that now to work with. He has another 8,000 gold saved up, so he certainly could go again and try to now get the Moonshard eventually. But he's going to jump out with the spin. He's Lincoln's his pox. Uses Manta, though, and just quickly walks away. You see the racks getting very low, though. They're going to have pop fortification for this even as the top lane push is happening. Creep wave. Keizu jumps in. Gets slowed immediately. Did pop the Aeon disc on Pugna, so that's actually a decent opening for Chaos. BT Faded will continue to spin on in. Takes a side thought. Here we go. Jump in from Hanskin onto Axe. He dropped half life. You look at BT Faded, he gets very low back here. Remaining alive, though. He can't use his Omni Slash yet. His mana's currently spent. He needs to get that mana back. That's going to be a song, and with the Ags, it will start healing up Tiny. Back to nearly full life, pretty good, but now 70-second cooldown for that Naga sleep, and Axe wants to jump in. Blade Mail popped, he gets heals immediately. Null fires up the RP. Misery's thinking about it, he takes a stun though, he couldn't get the RP off. Maybe he didn't want to. Either way, he gets stun locked and he's dead. He does buyback, as does Dazzle, who died as well. And that initiation was not what they were looking for, but it's a tough one. They are gonna lose Juggernaut too, sort of the man mode. He buys back, so I mean, everyone's still technically up, but it just shows, I mean, Chaos, it's an uphill battle.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Shallow grave, but he does remain alive barely, despite that burst. Ice Blast coming in, is that going to be enough? No, he had the BKB, and he's going to make it back to the shrine. Meanwhile, Juggernaut sheeped. At half-life, the Stone of the World Strike, he's out. That's out for 2 minutes, no buyback, and that absolutely is game. So we are going game 3. It did seem like it was just a matter of time. But, you know, credit to Chaos, they hung in there, but also credit to TFT, to be fair, with their composure. We've seen plenty of teams get out themselves, and, well, there's 3-2-2 for a reason. So, not the case here, though, and hey, at least we get a game 3. I'm not complaining.
What surge is this?
Illusion.
That was unreal. Onage.
Hey, Mia.
This is gonna hurt.
Monster kill. Onage.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Godlike. Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Goodness. I will ignore your email number of kills.
Dire's middle tower isn't going
It
to last
happened again.
long.
Ultra kill.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower. I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
There they go.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
There they go. Double kill. Mega kill. Onage.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Radiant structures are fortified. Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant's bottom tower is no more. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. They're beating on Dire's top tower. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Is Radiant going to let their bottom barracks fall? Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen. They're attacking Radiant's bottom barracks.
Onage. They're unstoppable. Onage.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Goodness.
They're attacking Radiant's bottom barracks. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
It happened again. Onage.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Look what they're doing to Radiant's middle barracks. Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
Gather round.
Not so safe harbor, eh?
Goodness. Ownage.
I tell you, you wouldn't believe where I've been, you know. No one ever does. Jackpot!
拜托谁去杀了他吧。
There they go. Ownage.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks have fallen. Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Ownage.
Rebuilt and ready to roll.
Where did Radiant's middle tower go? Radiant's Ancient is under attack! Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away! Radiant have fortified their structures. Dire's bottom tower needs some help! Dire's bottom tower has shattered to little pieces.
Fear nothing.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away! Whoops! Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Killing spree.
Dire's bottom tower always did get short shrift.
Fear not heresy.
Radiant's top tower.
A dominating
has looked
performance.
better.
Dominating, I guess.
It looks like Dire fortified their structures.
Mega kill. Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Watch over us.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as
Double
much help
kill.
as bottom.
Oh, hell yes. Gold for my armor. That should help. Haste. Come into the omniscience.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
Patch up. Captured in the flame. Be fearless.
Mega kill. They're unstoppable?
Industry. Well, now.
That was unreal. Impossible kill.
I'll be here when you get back.
Dire's middle tower is under attack! Dire's structures are fortified. Someone better help Dire's middle tower! Dire's middle tower just went down. Dire's middle tower is under attack! Dire's middle tower has fallen. Some bad things happening to Dire's middle barracks. Dire's middle barracks have fallen.
Double damage. You and I.
Monster kill.
No sorceries avail.
Dire let all their bottom towers fall. The barracks may be next. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks have fallen. I thought they could maybe hold on, but Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Shock.
Dire's middle tower just went down. Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
Armor of omniscience.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are taking damage.
Forward without.
Dire's middle barracks have fallen.
Onage.
Dire's ancient is under attack.
All wands will break. Prepare for a lesson.
Dire team ban. Who could turn away from this battle? Dire team's turn to pick. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Wraith King!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Dark.
Choose your hero. Prepare for battle! "30 seconds to battle." This ain't no snowball fight.
Not fast enough. Regeneration.
Backwash.
First blood. Thanks and have fun.
First blood! Double damage.
Inferno beckons.
Is that all? That should help.
Almighty money. Dazzle.
What surge is this?
I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
No sorceries avail. Healing and harm.
Your spirit achieves final harmony.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Illusion. Denied.
Onage. Onage.
Go away! Red shifted.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack! Radiant structures have been snow fortified. Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant's bottom tower is no more. Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? They're beating on Dire's top tower. Radiant have fortified their structures.
Never refuse gold.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. They're beating on Dire's top tower. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. They're beating on Dire's top tower.
That's a 6,000 net worth lead in 11 minutes. That's a very decisive lead for the final tribe. Certainly still plenty of game left, but it's going to be an uphill trek for Chaos Esports Club. And you keep going back to the Morphling. His farm is consistently doing pretty solid. Lincoln's on its way. Perseverance finished. However, if he gets caught here, talk about really delaying things. Astral Imprisonment just out of range, it looks like, and Morphling will be fine for now. He's still hanging around somewhat, but he's gonna slip out. His teammates are making their way over. They're smoked up, wrapping around. Let's see if they can find an engagement, but it's not gonna be easy. Ember Spirit gets the Ion Shell. Yeah, and it doesn't look like they're gonna find it though. TFT is just too far back. I don't know if they spotted this or they're suspicious at least.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
Yeah. This is another reason why I'm not a big fan of a position 5 Omni Knight, by the way. Is, oh, they found Hanskin. He's got Black Hole if they spread up close enough, but they did a good job of keeping the distance. But Misery could still be in trouble. No, he's going to be fine. Malphus wearing off. Or I guess it was Heavenly Grace to spell, but still. They were the ones that had the advantage right there, it felt like, in Chaos, and couldn't capitalize on it. But this Omni is pretty far behind, and a hero that certainly benefits from those items to be able to be effective in these fights is not going to be getting money about any. In fact, he's going to die. He walks right into a trap. Similar to last game on the Magnus.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower needs some help. Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Hey, look at Doom. He actually takes a creep and
Radiant's top
devour.
tower
Does Morphling, that is. Morphing into the Doom, but still. Either way, it's not going to be initiation. We'll fall back. Continue to farm in his own jungle. You do see Doom with the Purge creep active. Of course, a very good ability, not only for the Iron Shell, in fact, the Flame Guard as well. extra good. And hell, Guardian Angel when that eventually becomes a threat. Yes. Yeah, there's a lot here. Purge is actually very good for.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away.
Free Roshan.
Dire have fortified their structures. Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Mortality. Your place.
Uh-oh. Ember Spear got doomed though, and now he's in trouble. BT Faded nearby as well. The Sandy's Eclipse, he struck there very early in the fight, but either way, it's an Ember Spirit going down. BT Faded was able to TP to the top lane and continue his farm, but now Keizu, he's trying to get out of here as well. Wraithfire Blast? No, not in time. Just to avoid. So they get the Ember Spirit though. You see it right there, perfect example of just something he's gonna have to deal with throughout. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, right as he was waiting for the surge, and sure enough, the purge comes out. Vacuum is not going to be enough. And that's an easy kill on this Darkseer. And you've had a case now, 4 of the top 5 net worth in the game all belong on the side of TFT as Omni Knight manages to get away from Wraith King in the mid lane. But Wraith King, by the way, has a Maelstrom coming out. So he has the Armlet with the Midas, and Maelstrom's going to be happening. We're only 16 and a half minutes in. This is one of those games where you have to constantly remind yourself, look at the time up there. It's still very early.
Radiant's middle tower go. Dire's top tower is under
Certainly
attack.
is one way to describe it. Down by the Enigma as OD is also dealing with him, and BT Fate is in trouble too mid lane. Do they have enough? Oh, they do! He morphed into the Doom.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, he probably would be dead no matter what, but
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
he doesn't have a buyback. Very possible. Zibby's in the front. He is getting pretty low. You have to walk around the wall and actually going to be put under. The actual imprisonment. Ross doesn't care. He just runs right through it. They get the tier 3 tower, and they're not going to stick around for the racks. It's only 17 minutes in. You don't need to feel pressured to get that kill by any means. And,
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Shadow Wave!
Fading, gonna snipe the range creep in the mid lane and do what he can to prevent the Dire team from pushing into the base. I believe Rubik just got his Blink Dagger, so that's good news for Chaos, at least somewhat. Juan has the presence now to try to jumping in and getting set up for a spell still, perhaps on a black hole if it's eventually used, but you know the way Hanskin's playing, it's not even been necessary. More. Yeah, you could argue it might be best just not to cast it, because the last thing you want to do is give that black hole to Rubik. Yeah. So they charging in, Jesse, the imprisonment. Catching, I believe that's, who is that? That's Darkseer with it. Purge comes out, and Darkseer no chance to get away, so I suppose he'll save his Ember Spirit, but another free kill. Lincoln's finished on Morphling. He is working towards the Ethereal Blade, but he needs to get back now. Once again, Dire team pushing. Roshan is still 330 remaining. That's right, they still have the Aegis actually out of 30 more seconds as VT Fading gets Cosmos back into Morphling form. And there's the buyback from Darkseer, so they want to fight this Matema man. He's got a double damage rune. These Eclipse comes down to the vacuum wall. Combo, pretty good one. There's a lot of illusion spawn as somebody saw. Oh, he's getting somewhat low. Eric takes no, he's going to be fine, actually. The shallow grave. So they take out the racks. Frost still man moding. He's getting low. Did he get Black Hole? He did, didn't he? Okay. So that's bringing up earlier. Now with the Black Hole and a Blink Dagger on Rubik, maybe a chance for a play that they're running as if they want to catch them. They're down 2 heroes, so I don't know about that. He faded caught. Heavenly Grace. He doesn't have enough mana currently for the waveform. Finally gets it.
Top tower?
They're gonna charge though. Heavenly Grace gonna wear off soon. Poison touch applied. Zibbe's in. Lincoln's pop once again, but he'll be fine. Omni Knight makes it back to base as well. This is very similar to last game. It's feeling like where now Chaos is just getting choked in their base.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
I was meant to have this.
For the treasury. All mine.
Regeneration.
Of course, don't expect any give up by any means, just yeah for Chaos. Yeah. The TI9 qualifier, so you pretty much play to the end always. But it is a troublesome spot to be in, already down 19,000 net worth at 21 minutes, but you know what, some positive. Morphling is he's farming pretty well still with the best of them, although Wraith King, just the acceleration has been real. He's got a full Mjolnir coming out, by the way, on him now, so that's that much more deadly. He's level 15, he gets the skeleton's attack damage, so those little minions, not much more damage they're going to be dealing. Attacking. I'm not sure. You can just see them. Yeah. I was just thinking that, yeah. Diffusal threat, really, no mana burn in general, so I would not be surprised if he gets that. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Chaos being very slippery as far as not getting caught. No more Black Hole on Rubik, by the way. Don't have that threat anymore. Guardian Greaves picked up by Enigma, and he's working on his own Blink Dagger. He's almost there. 1,800 gold saved up for him. But certainly Guardian Greaves, good start. And OD, I haven't mentioned about his items too much, but yeah, the Kaya, the Blink, and 3,700 gold saved up, so he's going to have a BKB soon. So TFT can hit some timings as far as some new items, and perhaps even another Roshan, because Roshan's up in 35 seconds. And you'd figure, I mean, Chaos, as grim as it may sound, should they try to defend Roshan? Yeah.
Enough. Where the hell did I go?
Dark light.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help. It looks like Dire fortified their structure. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Of course, yeah.
Dire's bottom tower always did get short shrift.
Come on.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away.
Yeah, no, come back. I mean, that's the king of comebacks. They got this easy. Yeah, sometimes you just got to be realistic, Grasko. I'm with you there. It's very, very grim outlook for Chaos, but
Dire's bottom tower
we'll see as they keep fighting, pushing out bottom. They're protecting the Morphling. Yes, OD's already here. In fact, blinking forward. Can he catch him? No, that would have been big, of course, but he has a link in, so likelihood of that happening pretty low. Manages to TP to the top and continues his farm, but that's now an Aegis for OD, and they have the cheese as well. Looks like it is going to be in the hands of Wraith King, who has another 3,100 gold save. I feel like he just got the Mjolnir and the Blink, and now 3,300 gold saved up, so I don't even know what he's thinking for next, but whatever it is, it just doesn't matter, it seems like. So it's going to be a plus, positive.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, Enigma, he's got a black hole. He's thinking about using it. Has a guardian who's going to need to use it at the last second. Midnight Pulse stolen by Rubik, so not the black hole. The BTP, he's now doomed up. He needs support. Where's Omni Knight? Going to be drums forward to chase him down. There's Omni Knight, Guardian Angel coming out. But will it be enough to save him in the end? Still plenty of magic damage coming through. GA's wearing off in a second as well. The vacuum wall pull it. It's not enough though. Eclipse falls and down goes Morphling. Ember Spirit's also caught. He couldn't remnant far away enough. He does have a buyback, but Morphling's staying dead, by the way, and so is Darkseer. This could be the beginning of the end. A triple kill for Chessie, and there's no reason for TFT to stop now. GG.
Is Radiant going to let their bottom barracks fall?
There's been some stomps in the group stages. I'm not going to say this was the biggest one, but this one, between two evenly matched teams, I agree, sure.
this. I am a stain on the battlefield.
Double damage.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack! Someone better help Dire's middle tower!
You're up high.
Onage.
Will break, but not spirit.
Deluged.
Onage.
Stay. You feel the red hand of death.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Radiant structures have been snow fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Where did Radiant's middle tower go? Dire's top tower is under attack.
Offering accepted.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Haste.
The armor have omniscience.
Monster kill.
Meat. Learn from your mistake.
This outrage will...
They're beating on Dire's top tower. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is gone. Just a cold fog left behind.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. I guess Radiant fortified their structures. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Your blade
No sorceries avail.
Radiant just denied their bottom tower.
Lively now. Your admiral is on board. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Not so safe harbor, eh?
To nature's foulest cloister, I return.
Welcome back.
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
Coisa ты бешеный, а!
Captured in the flame. Perfect location.
Killing spree.
The rune of all.
You're not part of us all.
Killing spree. Dominating, I guess. Killing spree. Godlike.
Never refuse gold given. Bonded, you and I.
Roshan's down. I touched an Aegis once.
Mega kill.
Return to ultimate order.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
They're unstoppable. Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill.
Step lively now.
Divinely
Your
given.
admiral is on board.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
The tithe.
It happened again.
You have been swooned.
My soul is ready to be seen.
A loss so small, the world will hardly notice.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? Dire's top tower is under attack.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
If you were a millennial, I'd say wicked sick.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Dire's top tower is gone. Just a cold Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower has looked better. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower needs some help. Dire's bottom tower has shattered to little pieces. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Illusion!
Your admiral is on.
Gold for my what have we here? Haste!
Step lively now. Your admiral.
Rises must someday foot.
Radiant have fortified their structures. Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's top barracks have fallen. Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
It happened again. A dominating performance.
Back so soon. Oh,
Impurities.
man overboard.
Monster kill.
Unguarded. Pitiful offering. Illusion.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Mega kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Admiral is on board.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Blessings! All wands will break.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
Blessings!
Step lively now. Your admiral... Step lively now. Your Oh, bounty!
I'll take your tribute.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks have fallen.
Killing spree. They're unstoppable. Ownage.
Dire snow fortified their structures. Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Armor have omniscience.
Goodness.
The crusade continues.
Dire let all their bottom towers fall. The barracks may be next.
That was, as they say, wicked sick. There they go.
Discover what lies beyond.
Invisibility.
Purified.
Gold for my master.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
godlike.
You're holding back, aren't you?
Blessings!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What have we? Gold and sweet.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yes.
Illusion!
Regeneration.
Dire might have to say goodbye to their top barracks.
Dinner.
Radiant's top tower deserves
It happened
just as
again.
much help as bottom. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's top tower has looked better. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Haste. Honor. Even so, I go now.
Healing and harm!
Goodness.
Another fails to see.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower just went down.
My favorite kill is the monster kill.
Stolen.
You cannot flee.
Easiest battle of my life!
Dire have fortified their structures.
The Rune of Illusion. Captured in the plane.
That was a failed bolt.
Killing spree.
Now that was a fail.
Come on, let's do this.
A tithe to the impurities.
I'll take your tribute.
Something tells me we haven't seen the last
Killing
of him.
spree.
I return to ultimate order.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Healing shock.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Double damage!
I guess Radiant fortified their structures. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Still the same spark.
Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
Purification.
Chain
The armor of omniscience.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
I leave the woods unguarded.
Dire's bottom barracks have fallen. Dire's top barracks are getting banged up.
Godlike.
But not spirit.
Purification.
Life is a wheel with many revolutions.
Healing and harm.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Look what they're doing to Radiant's middle barracks. Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
Your place is here.
Come. and be
Radiant's top
judged
tower
fairly.
has looked better. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Killing spree.
Guardian of the impurities. I return.
Radiant's top barracks? It doesn't look good. Radiant's top barracks have fallen.
All wands will break. Blessings.
There they go. Onage.
Another life squandered. This pleases them.
Illusion.
Excellent idea.
Dire structures are fortified.
Oh, bounty! Bounty!
The rune of invisibility.
Goodness. Ownage.
Now that was a failed book.
Regeneration.
Ownage.
Your king is alive.
Behold my
Nothing. All walls will break.
Dominating, I guess. There they go.
The omniscience sees fit to restore me.
Where did Radiant's middle tower go? Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
It happened again.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's Ancient is under attack. I think Radiant structures have been snow fortified. Radiant's Ancient is under attack! Dire victory!